sort of a darkness imagery. Night falls laid, golden bear, sort of like darkness, death. That's kind of like relating to death, golden bear, because of a casket. And another thing I saw with the periods, that in the beginning, which is with the first period, which is to, I did things in the same color, which is to, this is the third period, and then this is the second period, and then this is the third period. So in this big chunk stanza is that it seems like Yeats is talking about, it seems like he's talking more of like in a tone that's going towards these stories for the characters of in these stories as more of indignant tone of what happened to them. It seems like he's talking like that in that tone in the beginning. That's what it seems like he's going at first, but then when it comes to the second part, after this ends, it still seems like he's talking about that similar tone, but not really. It's changed a little bit more because he's talking about otter or fawn and a wood woman whose lover was changed to a blue-eyed hawk. I also forgot that about one of these characters, where Fonda, who probably too dangerous to talk about, never mind. The biggest shift is with the third period, which starts to show you that actually what Yeats was talking about in the beginning is this is actually what he is thinking about, those allegories that he brings up, which is several of them. And he even lists them all at once at the same time, as in this section, and mostly in this section, and then a little bit here. And it seems like he has more of a sympathetic tone, and that he does not want to dream about it because of how these stories have portrayed most of the women in these stories as more of the causers of they sowed their own bad endings. So as for my questions, what does Yeats mean because of something told under the famished horn? And also, the other question is, what does under the moon mean to the meaning of the poem? Or like, what connection does it have? Okay, as reading it over, I have no happiness in dreaming of Barceland, nor Avalon, the grass green hollow, nor joyous island, where one found Lancelot crazed and hid him for a while, nor Ulua, when Noyes had thrown a sail upon the wind, nor lands that seemed too dim to be burdens on the heart. Land under the wave where out of the moon's light and sun 7 old sisters wind the threads of long-lived ones. Land of the tower where Angus has thrown the gates apart, and the wood of wonders, where one kills an ox at dawn, to find it when night falls laid on a golden bear. There are mighty queens like Branwen and Guinevere, and Leah and Laban and Fond, who could change to an otter or a fawn, and a woodwoman whose lover was changed to a blue-eyed hawk. And whether I go in my dreams by woodland or dun or shore, or on people's